Talia Gibson, welcome to Scotty's Media. We're going to be broadcasting Peppermint Grove and Kings Park. Now tell us a little bit about your background. Perth girl, I believe you're getting coached out at Brixton Street. That's where you started your tennis?
It actually wasn't where I started my tennis. I started my tennis at Blue Gum Tennis Club when I was about 5 years old. But when I was 7, my parents took me to Tate and John out at Brixton, and yeah, I've been there ever since.
And Tate and John are getting some fantastic results with a lot of the juniors coming through. And your tennis, I mean, you won the Australian under-16s last year, you won the doubles in the under-18s. Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years' time? If you could project yourself, what do you want to be doing in 5 years' time?
Probably Grand Slams, I'd have to say. That would be my ultimate goal in 5 years, yeah.
And who do you look up to? Are there local players you used to look up to, or are the girls that you're looking up to the Australian best players, or on the world stage some of the best players you look and revere?
I think probably I look up to kind of girls my age that are quite ahead of me, say Coco Gauff.
Yep.
She's already up there in the big league, and definitely some of the older women playing in the Grand Slams. They definitely set a really good example for everyone, especially girls. And yeah.
Once COVID's lifted, once we can start travelling again, what's sort of the summer of tennis in Australia look like for you?
Probably heading over east. There's a lot of Pro Tour ITFs over there and some international tournaments. And also the Australian Open, hopefully. And yeah, mainly just over east. I'm not sure about international travel, obviously, because of borders, but definitely over east, yeah.
Fantastic. Looking forward to seeing you on the Australian stage, no less. Now, talk about the WA State League competition. How many years have you been playing in the Women's State League?
Oh, I think I've been playing for about two or 3 years now.
And how have you found the competition as far as, we know there's only 4 teams, but they're incredibly well put together 4 teams, some of the strongest talent in WA playing in the Women's State League. But how have you found it over the last couple of years?
I think the level's definitely, obviously, getting higher because you have all these girls in WA constantly getting better. And now that we've got the 4 teams and they're all in those 4 teams, the teams are just really strong. And yeah, the competition's definitely getting more tight between all those girls, and yeah.
What's the camaraderie like? I mean, a lot of the girls are the same age and you've come up through the juniors, still in the juniors together. Is the camaraderie good, or is it just dog eat dog out there and then you can be friends off the court?
I think it's a bit of both. I mean, obviously everyone wants to win, but at the same time, you've got a lot of friends in there as well. So I think it's a bit of both.
Now, the big matchup on Saturday against Royal Kings Park, another team that's been a perennial finals contender. How are you expecting this match to go? What are your predictions? If you could give us a prediction, is it going to be a win to Peppermint Grove, or is it going to be a lot tighter than people think?
Oh, I think it'll be pretty tight. I mean, obviously the teams are really even, and it could go either way. So yeah, I couldn't really say that who's going to win. I think it'll be pretty even.
Talia Gibson being very diplomatic. Thank you for coming on. Looking forward to broadcasting you next week, and good luck.
Thank you very much.